I wish the person this was written for, dedicated to, would be able to read this, but they've been warned about the internet and have probably warned other people about the internet. But I can hope, right? I wonder what being a 2x2 minister, or worker as we call them, does to a fine young man who was once so full of enthusiasm back when he started 43 years ago. What does he do with all of his vigor, his valiant heart, his hope, and his natural desires? I pray to God that his joie de vivre has stayed intact and that he has stayed true, not to the system, but to himself. The unnecessary sacrifice of being single and on the dole, subservient to the older man and overseers who dictate every little move one makes, it must rub like a burr under both of his socks, because God never requires this horrible lifestyle of anyone. If he has a working conscience, doesn't live a lying double life, is still honest and doesn't hide anything, or if he hasn't used and abused those who've given him authority over their lives, he can't have been enmeshed, entrapped, or blackmailed. He just gets ignored. He is hidden away in some backwater to keep him quiet. No money, no power, no so-called leadership is ever bestowed upon him. He is nothing but a peon, a cog in the wheel of a beast-like machine that eats and chews up and spits out the hearts and souls of the young and innocent, who never ever knew exactly what they were signing up for or offering for. There is nowhere to go in middle age. Can one really look forward to being farmed out to Cedar Grove someday? The net has been cast around them and cripples them, paralyzes them, and numbs them to the harsh reality of being used for money laundering and propping up a decaying system and maintaining the status quo. Money laundering happens easily via the honest ones who give all they have been given, not used, but saved, to the head worker at the next convention. This happens year after year. But those who keep something back, like Ananias, they'll have a nest egg for the black suitcase full of cash to wield power and take control someday. Money talks. And the trust funds of millions of dollars go to the ass-licking ones who fawn, grovel, and never cease climbing to the top by covering up their sins and playing games with the real people who have real lives. God help the pure in heart, like that one young man who I remember with fond regard. God help him get out and away and know joy and finish well. This is dedicated to a real person who I pray for. I pray he finds freedom in Christ and then goes out and is used as a mouthpiece to proclaim the goodness of God. His real ministry can then begin. The real gospel can be shared, and all the angels will sing. So will I.